So
anyway, I love to see people getting injured. Look at this. This is
got that.
this is great.
So Yoshiko taking a picture there.
Oh, that's excellent.
Yeah. So Dogura on the right, the very famous West Coast Japan player Kansai. He plays Azrael.
Right.
And against the East Coast Japan player Yoshiko.
I can't, man.
He's a new 13 player. And he's from West Coast. They have a bit of a East Coast, West Coast rivalry here going on. So it'll be good to see who will come out on top.
New 13, it's kind of a rare character. You don't really see that represented much. And Yoshiko is fantastic with that character.
Right. He is definitely one of the strongest New 13s in all of Japan. And currently in West Coast Japan, there really are not very many, New 13 players. Currently. Right. At least not of Yoshiki's ability.
Yeah, and it's not a simple character. So you go into that matchup cold, that can be a serious problem. That being said, Dogura is obviously capable.
That's right. This matchup is highly considered to be very, very one-sided no matter who wins.
Right.
Most of the time.
It'll snowball quick.
Yeah. Basically, Azrael has a lot of trouble getting in. He doesn't have a real ground dash. So he has to kind of approach from the air. Right. And New 13 absolutely loves that.
Right. And in this game, the knockdowns are very strong. There's option selects for most grounded options where you're trying to get off the ground. Right. So when you get knocked down, it's a big deal.
Right. So once Dogura touches you,
good luck.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens.
Ooh. That's one of Azrael's best approaches there.
Sufficient.
It'll cover a lot of ground. It makes up for the fact he doesn't have a dash for footsies.
That's right. It's basically like a dash punch. It's called Stock Buster.
Right.
Wow.
Oh, that's tricky.
Yoshiki quickly turning it around. Gets an anti-air. Nice combo.
Pretty immaculate play for, the first moments.
Oh, so right there, Dogura absorbed a projectile, and now he has a projectile of his own. Just waiting to throw it out.
Well, his Dragon Punch absorbs fireballs, which is kind of a unique system mechanic for this game. But it really buffs Azrael.
Yeah.
He would be hopeless in this matchup without something like that. You see how fast it is.
Yikes. Dogura catches him. This is going to be huge damage.
This is a big problem. He's got the double mark.
Double mark combo. Nice block. He blocked an overhead. You have to block their standing, and he managed to do it. He also blocked an overhead.
This could be the end.
Looks like it is.
It will be. So what do we mean when we say double mark? It is a mark that will make you more vulnerable to attacks, and if they're both on, you can't block certain attacks of his. Right. So it's very threatening to be marked.
So Azrael's playstyle is putting marks on the opponent so that he can do more damage later when he activates the marks.
Right.
Dogura's in.
Oh, excellent fatal. Forced to burst. He really does have to burst there. In BlazBlue, you'll often want to burst very early and start that resource regenerating in the corner.
That's right. Bursting lets you get out of combos, but once you do it, you're pretty much out for a while. Right. Once again, Yoshiki catching him, but he's basically tickling him at this point. Dogura on half health.
Yeah, and this is kind of how it goes. He'll always be behind until he suddenly can win,
That's right. Whoa, catches him.
That's tricky.
This is how it starts.
Whoa! Excellent reversal. Catches the counter hit. It's a lot of damage. Puts it back in the corner. Arrow blockable. Typically that move is used as an overhead, but there it had the right angle for the anti-air.
That's right. Those kicks go sky high. Yeah. That was a great play by Yoshiki.
Dogura is ahead though. He has his burst back. Yoshiki's is still recovering.
That's right. Oh no, gets caught immediately.
And without a burst in the corner against Azrael, you have a problem.
Oh no, picks him up for a double mark combo.
I like that though. The fact that he got hit there gave him a way out.
Wow.
Excellent block. Excellent bait as well. And I love the burst from Dogura. Pushes him all the way to the corner.
But Yoshiki staying calm. Very nice defense.
Oh, this is so scary.
Is he dead? Will he get his burst back?
It's not enough anyway.
Overdrive.
Wow.
This is safe on air block.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So it's a reversal choice.
Nice.
That's safe. And he gets that because he's overdriven.
Unfortunately, with the during overdrive, she also has double swords. Great anti-air by Yoshiki.
Yoshiki's making a comeback.
Yeah, with a standing jab. If he can play,
oh no! Bait.
Oh no! He didn't have gravity ready. He couldn't actually do the combo.
Oh, I see.
That's a big miss.
Watching meters in this game is so tricky. There's so many bars on the screen.
Puts the gravity on him again. Nice
excellent
anti-air. Now, landed U13's anti is actually not very strong, so Yoshki's been, ad-libbing with, that was a great option select, but he wasn't able to confirm.
And not with 100-meter, can he kill him? Aggressive is going to take the first round. Comeback by Yoshiki.
Very amazing. He was down to a pixel of life. Made it all the way back.
And that happens in BlazBlue. I mean, if you get the momentum, you get some significant knockdown, or you have a huge meter lead, it can be very deceptive. The health bars don't always tell the whole story.
That's right. As soon as you get a little bit of momentum, you can just take it immediately. And Yoshiki did just that with his really on-point anti-airs.
That's right.
No fear.
That's right. And you mentioned New's anti-air's not that great, but he's making use of his jab as an anti-air. And it's a little fancy to do that against Azrael. It was amazing air hitboxes.
Very good at reversal, but punishes the Gustav. Gustav does move you really far, but it doesn't go full screen. Yoshiki keeping him out yet still.
Sets up some advantage there. Gets an overhead, pushes him to the corner.
Oh no, gets the anti. Dogra comes in.
Oh, nice confirm. Takes a simple one without using resources.
Wow, Yoshiki just not blocking. He's using reversals every time.
I mean, yeah, you gotta get out of the corner somehow. Right. He's making the right choices there.
Now, what's really interesting, wow, blocks the Hornet.
Wow, that is some serious pressure. Spent all his meter to do that, but absolutely worth it. He's got the corner knockdown. 1-8 to kill. Overdrive. He can see the attack and punish it, and there's no bursting out of this.
That's right. Yoshiki's use of overdrive is so good.
It's phenomenal. And we've seen overdrive used in ways we've never seen before at EVO. There have been some serious plays strictly based on overdrive where a lot of people will just burst. And the overdrive use has actually been phenomenal at stealing rounds.
Right. With one weak point, backdash is out.
What's tricky about overdrive is it uses 60% of your burst meter, not the whole thing.
Wow, I don't know why. Dogra keeps trying to guess there. Yoshiki's caught him every single time. Puts the gravity on him again. Sentinel dump. That move has a guard point at the startup. And it's also safe. Very nice combo by Yoshiki. He's down on health, but once again, we've seen him come back from this.
Excellent choice by Dogra. That's going to be able to finish it up unless Yoshiki bursts. He's not going to.
He's going to elect to keep it for the last round.
That is a significant advantage here.
Wow. Nice, but not able to pick anything up on this. Gustav.
Excellent Gustav. Forces the burst. He doesn't want to be knocked down in the corner, that's for sure.
That's right. So now Nuke, she generally has...
Oh no!
Wow. Nice stagger.
That's a nice fake there. He fakes kind of an overhead situation, went low.
Yoshiki's in really bad state. Catches the roll.
I love the adaptation for Dogra there. He saw that Yoshiki was being very disrespectful. It was out of meter, out of overdrive. Just used a choice that would cover every option, and his pressure, relentless. Yoshiki unable to get back on his feet. You see the corner game from Azrael.
He's so damaging and has so much pressure.
And that's just a moment where Yoshiki found himself out of meter and out of bursts.
That's it.
No options. And Dogra saw that, took advantage of that. He went for just the most basic, I'm going to keep you in the corner, I'm going to make you prove it.
That's right.
Rebel 1.
1-1. Anyone's game at this point. Ooh. So now, New 13 has two general sword pressures on the ground. And one of them goes upwards, which is a good anti-air. And the other one goes straight forward, which is for keeping people on the ground. Now, while Azrael has no way to beat either one directly, he can guess with Gustav or air dashes. And that's how he can get in.
Azrael, excellent bait, and he catches the burst as well. Players have been taking bursts in ways I've never seen before this tournament, and they've been doing it consistently. You can tell it's a read based on the player tendencies. And Dogra, a highly momentum-based player, he really picked up on Yoshiki's burst habits there and abused it.
No burst. Dogra fully stocked with overdrive or burst if he needs it. Nice anti-air.
This is a hard spot for Yoshiki. When you get your burst taken like that in the first round,
he 4B'd that Gustav Buster.
That's right. And he needs this because he's so far behind as a result of that first round. You see, he still doesn't have his burst back, not even close. So this is buying a valuable time. That was a fake media there, right?
Yeah,
to bait the Growler?
That was very nice. Good block. Roller again. Yoshiki has not been caught by Growler very much. He's going to take huge damage. Dogra's going to take huge damage from this.
That is huge damage.
Oh no!
I don't think that was supposed to SMP. If you use the same move in the combo and it's the wrong one, it will not work.
He's in trouble. Gets a counter hit and gets out of there. Nice
Excellent
throw.
throw.
Ah, keeps it easy.
Well, that can be an attack there. So he used the feint, got the grab, Dogora caught sleeping.
Action.
Very nice. Oh no, 2C. Gets him with the rocks. On gravity.
Whoa. Caught
Gets
the
him with
low.
weak points. He's in big trouble if he gets hit. Nice block.
That would have been so much
He
damage.
blocked the overhead, which gives him a way out. Ooh,
Wild by Dogora. That one is technically reactable. And apparently that one is too, because he caught that one.
Yeah, he blocked it as well. Catches the Gustav.
Excellent confirm.
Amazing.
Excellent confirm. Wow, I did not know that could happen.
Azrael specific confirm on very tall
wow.
characters. Now see that little pit he's standing in the gravity well. It makes it hard for him to move normally. Roller gets worse.
Jabs out of it. He's not vulnerable. If he absorbs a projectile, he will recover. Not punishable.
Very nice. He still the projectile. Gets hit by
Excellent fireball with the rapid. Forces the burst.
anyone's game still. Very
really
nice
is.
S here. He's fully stocked on meteor too.
Dogora has the burst though, so it's both players have significant resources here.
Here comes Yoshiki. He gets back out. He's keeping it chill.
Dogora's not keeping chill.
They both have one
he
combo or
wants it.
so. Yoshiki being very careful not to get hit. And Dogora with 50 meter now. Any hit will kill.
He got over it.
got
It's
it.
real
It's
kill.
real kill.
Dogora will take it over Yoshiki.
Very nice.
Clutch win in the final moments. High profiles into his move, and that means he went over it.
That's right.
With low invulnerability.
Exactly.
Caught him crouching, full confirm, able to finish it off because Yoshiki didn't have a burst. He had